Now, I thought I'd watch this one, Paul Bunyan, but it was marked as unwatched. So we're going to set it up, and if I recognise it, we'll move on. Okay. Character Paul Bunyan by Cryptid Coffee. Usually focuses on folk tales and gives them twists. I'm wondering what he can do here, because normally what he does, he gives them American twists, and as Paul Bunyan is like the epitome of the American myth. I wonder what he's going to do with this one. Oh, tentative ginger for one.
Gather round your loggers from the north to Jersey Shore. I'll sing of a man who's seen it all and walked for ages more. Born before the revolution, or so the legends say, in a valley called Nahani, where the spirits like to play. He's a mountain of a man with a two-bit axe so bright, keeping monsters in the shadows and the world within the light. Oh, Paul Bunyan's on the trail with a heavy heart and hand, the greatest timber shifter in this dark and haunted land. He's got a surfeit of life in him, or so the horseman said, walking with the living while he buries all his dead, with a stomp that shakes the mountain and an axe that never fails. He's the spirit of the forest in 1,000 tall, tall tales. Now you've heard about the winter when the snow turned icy blue.
I recognise some of these gens from some of the early stuff he put up on X. Usually the tall, thin ones. So I think he's grabbed some of his nicer old gens and put them in there.
Until his noble heart gave out and crossed the final lines. Paul cried a river deep enough to carve the canyon grand, then faced his friend's angry spirit as a tree walker in the sand.
That's a scene he's used in several videos so far.
On the trail with a heavy heart and hand, the greatest timber shifter in this dark and haunted land. He's got a surfeit of life in him, or so the horseman said, walking with the living while he buries all his dead, with a stomp that shakes the mountain and an axe that never fails. He's the spirit of the forest in 1,000 tall, tall tales. He met the Jersey Devil in a glade of barren pine, trading wit with sight that crossed the ancient borderline. He helped John Henry drive the steel and watched his brother fall, and fought the acolytes that dipped in giant clowns and all. From the spiders in the cellar to the deep thing in the lake,
that's an example of the tentacle which you were saying earlier, that Mad Black song.
Can't undertake. He goes by Joe or Saginaw, just a drifter in the wood, doing what the wardens can and doing what he should. He saved Alice from the mirror and he fought the hollow veil, stood with Rip and Pecos Bill to tell a specter's tale. Though he's buried more than most, he's still standing tall and true, the only hero left from the old lumber camp he knew.
Guest appearance from Lucas there, for it. Bring it.
Oh, Paul Bunyan's on the trail with a heavy heart and hand, the greatest timber shifter in this dark and haunted land. He's got a surfeit a stomp that shakes the mountain, and an axe that never fails. He's the spirit of the forest in 1,000 tall, tall tales. So if you feel the ground a-trembling, or you hear a rhythmic thud, it might be just the wind, or it might be Paul in the mud. Tip your cap to the lumberjack who never found his rest. The legend of the American woods, the strongest and the best.
Okay. Fun song, very long song for the style of song, to be fair as well. It is mostly telling a story. With some of the videos he's done in the past, he's kind of just sort of thrown scenes together, and there is some of that going on there with some repeat scenes, but he is mostly getting a good scene to represent what's being said in the song. That's, like I said before, he's pulled some of his good gems from the past and he's kept like the aspects, and at least he's kept the aspect as it was. In the past, he has done the thing where he's zoomed in, so he's like got the inner part of the video, but this is good enough here. It would have been good if you kind of like just like had some nice imagery in the background to fill in the black space, spaced it out in a wide screen of this.
Legends say in a valley called Nahani.
If it is, I think he's re-uploaded it as a master because this is only like 6 days old here. That actually might be it. I think I might have seen an earlier version of it and he's redone it a little bit. If he says no, nothing in the description. Okay.
So the horseman said, walking with the living while he buries all his dead, with a stomp that shakes the mountain and an axe that never fails. He's the spirit of the forest in 1,000 tall, tall tales. Found a shivering oxen, every word of it is true.
Yeah, so it's got a bit more composition with what he's actually singing.
The greatest timber shifter in this dark and haunted land. He's got a survey to life in him, or so the horseman said. Walking with the living while he buries all his dead. With a
The editing from scene to scene still isn't quite where I would want it to be. I mean, having that fight in slow motion's fair enough, but it also doesn't.
all his dead.
Dead. I'd cut there and then go to the.
With a stomp that shakes the mountain and an axe that never fails.
Mike's the name of the person who is behind Cryptid Coffee, I believe. Mike on X. I forgot to do something. Second. Anyway, go give the original some love. He's tidying up. He's definitely cleaning up the image a lot better. Needs to get the editing a little bit tighter on certain parts. And if he's going to do something like that, I mean, especially as he's doing like these cryptid and like mythological stuff, quite easily just generate a few images of like storybook pages and have it so like you got this in the middle of it, so it's like almost like framed by a storybook. Would be a good way of covering this issue of wrong aspect ratio.